Hi everyone, it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making this sideways chevron hat. I've been working on this pattern for a few weeks and it is finally done. So we are going to make it today. And what I recommend using is a self-striping yarn that the colors change slowly. So I'm using this Red Heart Super Saver in the color Parrot Stripe, and I think that worked up really kind of nice. The colors changed slow enough that you can see the design of the stitching. And now I did make a swatch while I was making this pattern of a variegated yarn just to show you what it looks like. And now you can see the zigzags kind of get lost in the color changes just because it changes so quickly. Your other option is to use two different color yarns, which I did here. And now I did carry the chevron all the way to the end on this one rather than making a brim. This was one of my testers. However, the first time that you make this hat, I don't recommend using two different colors to make stripes. So there's a lot going on in this pattern, and it's hard enough to keep track of your stitches, and adding in keeping track of your two different color yarns I think would be difficult for the first time you make it. I know I struggled with it, but I did have also another early on tester that I didn't finish this hat because it wasn't working out with my stitches, but here's what some black and fuchsia look like. Now this is Karen Simply Soft in the colors Black Sparkle and Fuchsia Sparkle, and I do like the way that looks. It's kind of cool. But anyways, let's get started and make ourselves a hat. So to begin, we will need our yarn in worsted weight number 4 yarn, our 6mm J hook, 5mm H hook, some scissors, and a yarn needle. And remember, we're going to use either a self-striping yarn, a solid color yarn, maybe an ombre yarn, but what you don't want is a variegated yarn that changes colors really fast because that will hide your pattern. Now I'm going to use this Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Stripes in the color Parrot Stripe. So here we go. So we will begin by making our slip knot. With our J hook. So around like that, behind the loop, and then pick that up. It's our slip knot, and we will chain 55 with our 6mm J hook. .55, and then we will switch to our 5mm H hook. And pull out some more yarn. So here's the front of the chain, and you can see the V's, and we're going to work into the back dash or hump or bump. I've heard it called different things. So I call it a dash, but we'll start in the second chain from the hook, and we will do 16 single crochet into that dash, and this is for our brim. Oops. And make sure you're not splitting your yarn like I'm trying to do. Alright, so there's our 16 for our brim. And now we are going to increase, because what happens is, so we have our work straight here, and when you put 2 stitches into one, your first one will be up and down, you know, and then your second one is going to come out of the same stitch, but it'll be crowded in there. So that'll start us on our 45-degree angle to get, you know, our chevron look. So from our straight brim to start our chevron, we do an increase, which is 2 and 1, and that starts us on a 45-degree angle. So 1, 2, and then we'll do 3 single crochets, and then we need to do 3 together to get us, this will be a 90-degree angle for our bottom of our chevron. So there's different ways to crochet 3 together. Now this is how I'm doing it for this hat. I tried multiple different ways, and this looked the best to me with the 2 stitches beside this 3 together, basically decrease, but across 3. So this is how I do it. I go into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through just that first loop. Skip the next stitch, and then in the third one, go through, yarn over and pull through, and yarn over and pull through all 3. And that gives us a 90-degree turn. So then 3 more single crochet, and then 3 in 1 stitch. I'm trying to split my yarn apparently. And so see how the 3 in 1 stitch is like the corner of a single crochet granny square. 3 single crochets takes you around a corner at a 90-degree turn. So then 3 single crochets, and then we will do 3 together again. Now I'll show you how we do that across the next 3 stitches. We go in the first one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through just that first loop. Oops, just the first loop. Here, I'll do it again. Just make sure we're nice and clear. So 3 stitches, go through the first one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first loop, skip the second stitch, go into the third stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together. So across the next 3 stitches, go into the first one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through just the first loop, skip the second stitch, into the third stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3, and then 3 single crochet, and now we're getting to our crown, and so we only want to do a 45-degree turn to get that straight again, just like our brim. So we're going to just increase, which is 2 stitches in 1, and then 2 single crochet, chain 1, and then we will turn. But I want to show you we have 5 chain stitches left, and we're just going to ignore those for now because short rows, so this is a short row because it's shorter than the chain, and now our third row, when we come up here, we'll crochet past that and into that chain, which is, so those rows get a little bit longer, which is how we are shaping our crown with short rows. So we already chained our 1, so we'll turn and pull out more yarn. Now we are working back the other way. So row 2, we do 2 single crochets and increase, 3 singles, and oh, and we are working in the back loop only. I guess I probably should have mentioned that before, but so from here on out, except for our very last stitch at the edge of our brim of our hat, we're only working in the back loop. So 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, and now we're at the top of our brim, so we're going to increase. And now we are going to do 16 half double crochet. The first 15 will be in the back loop only, and the 16th one will be through both loops. So half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then our 16th one is through both loops. 16. Now what that does is it will make the edge of our brim straight. You can go through the back loop only, but if you do, you'll end up with a little bit of a scalloped edge, so kind of bumpy, which is also fine. Like, it just depends on what look you like, what you're going for. You can do either. And now one thing I will explain is, so we're going to chain 1 and turn first, and then oops, so chain 1 and turn, and then I will explain this. So the pattern for the chevron, in order for it to fit around an average size head, ends up 60 rows. Now for our brim, if you did 60 rows of single crochet, it's going to be way too tight. It's going to be tighter than the chevron pattern. And if you did 60 rows of half double crochet, it's going to be way too loose. So by doing every other row single and then half double, single, half double, we're going to end up with a perfect size brim for our chevron. I know the chevron pattern is only single crochets, but by doing them at an angle like this, the 45-degree angle, they actually end up wider than if you were doing just rows of single crochet. And the reason is if you can, I think the reason is, if you think of a crochet stitch, so one crochet stitch is like a square, one single crochet. You know, it's about as wide as it is tall. And then a double crochet is like about twice as tall as it is wide, you know. And then a half double is like one full square and a half of another square. Well, if you take this square and put it on a 45-degree angle, so now compared to the brim that's going straight, instead of measuring from top to bottom for the height of your stitch, you're measuring from corner to corner, so it's a little bit wider, but it's not quite as wide as a half double crochet. So that's why we're going to do our brim every other row, single crochet, half double crochet. So we'll do single crochet when we're working from the edge of the brim towards the crown, and then we'll do half double crochet when we're working our way back from the crown towards the brim. And it'll look nice, I promise. So I need to pull out more yarn. So for row 3, we will 16 single crochet in the back loop only. and then our increase, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, our increase, and now we have 3 more single crochet. So as you can see, our last row we had the 2 and then we chained 1 and turned. So going to do 1, 2 into that row. Now anytime we pass a turning chain to skip down to the row before, we're going to pick up that turning chain on our hook before we go through that chain before. So there's our 3rd single crochet. Then we'll pull through all 3 of those and then chain 1 and turn. And now we're on row 4. So row 4 is 3 single crochet, our increase, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, our increase, and I need more yarn. Now we will do 16 half double crochet, the first 15 in the back loop only and the last one through both loops. and the last one through both loops. Chain 1 and turn. So that is what it's looking like so far. So row 5 is 16 single crochet in the back loop only. Increase, 3 single crochet, three together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, increase, 4 single crochet. We're going to pass that turning chain, so we'll want to pick it up after we do those first 3 and before the 4th. So 1, 2, 3, and pick up that turning chain. The reason we do this is so that we don't get any little hole right in this area. So 4, yarn over and pull through all 3. That's what that's looking like. Chain 1 and turn. And now our 6th row, we will do 4 single crochet, the back loops only. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, 3 and 1, 3 single crochet, 3 together, 3 single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, increase, I need more yarn, and then 16 half double crochet. The first 15 are in the back loop only, and the 16th is in both loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then our 16th is through both loops. 16. Chain 1 and turn. So that is what that's looking like so far. Oops. There we go. And now our 7th row is 16 single crochet in the back loop only, increase, 3 single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, increase, and then 5 single crochet. Our first 4 are before the turning chain, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up that turning chain and 5. Chain 1 and turn. And I need more yarn. This seems to be a little bit of a yarn eater. All right, so our 8th row is 5 single crochet, increase, 3 single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and 1, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and 1, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, increase, and 16 half double crochet, the first 15 in the back loop only and the 16th through both loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the 16th through both loops, 16, chain 1, and turn. And that is what that's looking like so far. So row 9 is 16 single crochet in the back loop only, increase, 3 single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, oops, let's not split our yarn, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, increase, and six single crochet. So one, two, oops, three, four, five, pick up that turning chain, and six, chain one and turn, some more yarn, so our 10th row is six single crochet, increase, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, oops, let's not split our yarn, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, our increase, and 16 half double crochet, 15 in the back loop only, and the last one through both loops. and 16th through both loops, chain 1 and turn. And we'll pull out some more yarn, and row 11 we will do 16 single crochet in the back loop only, and then our increase, 3 single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and one, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, increase, and 7 single crochet. We'll make sure we pick up that turning chain as we pass it before we do our 7th stitch. Chain 1 and turn. We'll pull out some more yarn. And our 12th row is 7 single crochet, and increase, 3 single crochet, three together, 3 single crochet, three and 1, 3 single crochet, three together, three single crochet, three and 1, three single crochet, three together, three single crochet, increase, and 16 half double crochet. Our first 15 in the back loop and the 16th through both loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th through both loops, chain 1 and turn. So and what we will do now is those 12 rows 4 more times for a total of 5 sections and a total of 60 rows. Okay, when you start row 1 again, you just treat this row as you did the beginning chain. So you'll be in the back loop only, and when you turn, you'll skip the last 5 stitches. So, and then you'll do, you know, your short rows just the same way we did on the starting chain. Just pretend this row is your starting chain. And I will see you back here in a minute to sew up our hat. All right, so we have our 60 rows, and now what we're going to do at the end here is 1 slip stitch, and then we're going to cut our yarn. We want to leave probably a couple feet, enough to sew up our hat with our tail. So after you make a slip stitch, just pull your tail right through it. There we go. And then you'll need your yarn needle and your scissors. So what you're going to do is open your hat so that, here's the inside. You can tell the inside because it has these strands of yarn towards the crown. So that's the inside. You want to lay it in front of you and then fold your last row on your left and your beginning chain on your right. And now I know the brim is like going at a little bit of an angle, but if we just kind of twist it, once we get it all sewn up, it'll be fine. So we'll thread our needle, and then we are going to whip stitch our hat closed. And what I like to do is find the turning chain from our beginning chain and go through there, and then go through our turning chain on our last row and tighten that down. Now we're going to go through, my pupper's growling. I'm sorry, I'm going to wait for him to stop. Maybe I'll edit this out, maybe not. Alright, so what we're going to do is go through both loops of our starting chain and the back loop of our last row. So both loops, back loop. Both loops, back loop. Both loops, back loop. Both loops, back loop. Both loops of our chain, back loop of our stitch. Both loops of our chain, back loop of our stitch. Now every 5 or 6 times I like to hold at this end so that we don't pull too far, but then I like to pull that tight. So see, just like that. And we're just going to go do that all the way up the hat. So that is how that's looking. And then let's try to straighten out that brim a little bit. Yeah, it'll be okay. So now we need to cinch the hole at the top. So what I like to do is we have 5 sections, and our very last row of each section goes just about to the hole. So I like to pick up that last turning chain for each section, and then cinch that closed. And then I like to go through the last stitch of each section. So you can see right here, right here, right here, and this one, and our green one, and then pull that tight, and then we'll go through that first one more time. And that is how that looks. And now I'm going to go right through the center of the hat and then weave in that end on the inside. And then I also have to weave in that beginning tail. There's our seam, there's our seam, so that should be the center of the back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's cute. So there we go. We made ourselves a hat. Good job, guys. So that wasn't as difficult as we thought it would be, right? Now I know I said you could block the hat if you wanted your brim straighter, but you know, uh, the angled brim is kind of growing on me, and I'm not sure why it's angled like that. Maybe it might just be my yarn, um, but I dig it. So it kind of starts the chevron look, you know, right from the brim. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And it's time for our test fit. And that's how that looks. Yeah, I like it. It's different. I've never seen a sideways chevron hat before. Have you? Let me know in the comments. But so this was our fourth hat that we've made together, and I think I am all hatted out for a while. So maybe we'll move on to bags or amigurumi or something like that in the near future. But anyways, thank you for making this hat with me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.